Good morning, everybody. So with today's video, I got Rush back and we're gonna be doing another decant review of a shocker of a Montale fragrance, and that is gonna be Oud Tobacco, launched in 2020 class as an Oriental Woody. What do you think?
I don't get a whole lot of oud.
And
but Montale's known for that. They'll name something oud and then you will not be able to pick up the oud at all.
the oud is not really present. For me, it's very tobacco forward with some orange blossoms, some white florals, and spices.
Oh yeah, spices you pick up on easily.
So the spice is going to be sumac and cumin, so that's in the top. Then as well, you're going to get the citruses in the top. The mid is going to be oud, orange blossom, and incense. The base is tonka bean, oud once again, and tobacco. For me, it's more like tobacco, like a dry, like pipe, like tobacco. Like you're from the south.
Yeah, this is dry tobacco, but it's done nicely.
And you're very familiar with tobacco because you're from North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
So pipe like tobacco. A little bit of that orange blossom, which adds, kind of like softens this up. You are gonna get the spices with a little bit of that, like maybe a little bit more citruses than what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Absolutely no oud that I could detect.
I can't pick up on the oud.
I gotta state though, my wife is able to detect oud.
And she did not like this, did she?
No. So quick little story, and I guess for like humor and context of the video, I wore this, so I'm not a big oud lover, so Montale does some really challenging ouds. I was expecting this to be a heavy hitter, which this is a little bit of a heavy hitter. So for testing purposes, for the most part, it's on this arm. I hugged my wife before I went to work, gave her a little kiss, and then a couple of hours later, I get this message from her saying, whatever the hell you're wearing, never wear that again, because she gets a lot of the oud that is embedded into her clothing.
Which is kind of sad because it actually smells very nice on you. I like it better on you than I do on me.
I enjoy the fragrance. My wife clearly does not, so this is something that I would not wear around her, or if I am, just to annoy the hell out of her. But it's very different, like oud or tobacco oud.
And well, you do get the tobacco, but you also get the citruses to take it out of the darkness.
Yeah.
Because the tobacco can be a dark note.
And I was really expecting this one to be a slug to the sinuses.
It's not. It's rather light.
Just to be an absolute KO of a fragrance, and it's not. It's fresh. It's warm. There is that dryness to it, but there's not this skankiness. There's not this really.
It's not punching you. It's just
no. It's a little.
pushing you.
It's a little love tap.
Yeah, a little love tap.
It's
a nice fragrance. I don't know where I'd wear it or if I'd even reach for it, but it's a nice fragrance.
It's better than I thought it would be.
And I own a lot of Montale. I mean, a lot of Montale.
And this is a brand that clearly that I have been really getting into. So a lot of my reviews have been decants, but I have to really I have to really be wowed and love the fragrance too.
Are you wowed by this?
No.
Neither am I.
I enjoy it though. I will say
it's a nice fragrance, but it's not one I would go, ooh, I'm gonna wear this today.
Yes. I will state this. There is this maturity to it. There is this hints of classy elegance to it. This I find would go very well with something like this, all the way to a tuxedo. I do find it is a versatile fragrance, more so for a more mature man out there.
I'm having a difficult time pulling apart the notes. And that happens sometimes with some fragrances. Some fragrances can get so, I'm going to go with the word muddled, that it's hard to pick out the different notes. That's my problem with this fragrance.
Okay.
And that's unusual for a Montale, because with Montale you can usually pick them out. This one, it's hard to pick out the individual notes. Other than the tobacco and the citrus, that's all I get.
I'm gonna state, I have to get my nose more towards my skin to smell it.
Exactly, and that's so unusual for a Montale.
But my wife could pick it up like that. Yeah, her nose it's more developed than mine, and
this is not a for something named Oud Tobacco. You would think fall winter.
Oh,
a Canadian winter could kill this easily.
I did like today. I think that this would do all right. But I would say that this is more of an autumn than winter.
Yeah.
But I still think that you can rock this in the wintertime. It's just, it has more of a fall vibe because it's not as heavy as what you would think it would be. It is long lasting because you are expecting that from Montale, which definitely
I demand that from Montale. That's why I buy Montale.
This is 10 plus hours, of course. And this ranges anywhere from $100 Canadian to like 120-ish. So regardless, you're spending under $100 USD. For this, I think it's great bang for your buck. But you have to try this one out first. Like my decan is actually from myfragrancesamples.com. Because this might just fill the room on your skin, but on me, I gotta get more in there.
Yeah, so I have to literally...
Yet my wife could pick it up. Like my wife could be on the other side of the room and she'll be like, okay, I can smell that. Yet I can't. I don't know.
It's just not something I would think. I would not reach into my Montales and go,
no.
There are a lot of Montales in my collection that I would pick up before this one.
And I have about 6 to 8 myself, and this is not one that I would reach for neither.
No, I just wouldn't.
All right, but I still think that it's a solid fragrance.
Solid fragrance, yeah.
And if you're looking for an oud fragrance, maybe try it out because it's definitely a lot more mass appealing than some of their other oud fragrances out there.
Yeah.
And you just might get the oud, and like us, you just might not.
Might not.
All right, so that's our quick little review of Montale Oud Tobacco from Montale. Any other videos that I've done from this brand, they will all be down in the description box below. If you like this very video, please drop us one of these. What videos to watch next? Well, why don't you check out right here for a great affordable niche fragrance. So you might get some Montales, you might get some Manceras, you might get an Atkinson. So, but thank you for your time, take care, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.